Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to another edition of CFB 26 Central Dynasty Mode with College Football 26. We are in Season 2, game number 11 of the Dynasty with the Delaware Blue Hens. And as you can see, pretty good year so far. The Blue Hens are ranked number 14 in the nation, 10-0. 6-0 in Conference USA. We got a home matchup tonight against Sam Houston State. The Bearcats are 4-6 and 3-3 in Conference USA action. With the Blue Hens being 6-0, they can clinch a spot in the Conference USA championship game with a victory here tonight. Hey, Cameron, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hey, Ken, thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well as well. Hey, Godspeed. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for joining. Cameron, how old are you, man? As I finish getting things set up, just a note from the college football world that I was reading about today. Ridiculous note. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but the Big Ten is actually pushing for a 24 to 25 team playoff. Can you imagine that? A 24 to 24 or 28 team playoff. That is ludicrously, ridiculously stupid. They actually have discussed this and want to present it. Now, they haven't presented it yet, but they are having internal discussions about presenting a formula of a 24 to 28 team national playoff. Come on, man. Is this basketball? That is absolutely stupid. Ridiculously stupid. You want to talk about making the top 25 completely irrelevant. Good Lord. You're at a hockey game. What hockey game are you at, Gatsby? You're 24, Cameron? All right. Why do you want to talk in the mic? And you really got to stop sending me stuff on the PlayStation, man. I don't check that stuff. I don't check it. I don't accept things. There's too many scammers and hackers on the PlayStation Network, so I don't. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying I don't accept things on there. And since I don't accept things on there, I rarely check it. So that's my point. You send me stuff, and I'm more than likely not going to see it. I just don't want you to waste your time. Moncton Wildcats. Is it They haven't even started training camp yet. How are they playing? That's cool. I'm just trying to save you from wasting your time, Cameron. You sending me stuff. You sent me those pictures yesterday. I didn't see them until just a little bit ago. I just don't check stuff on here. That's all. And where do you want to talk on a mic? All right, but can you imagine that? Can you imagine that setup? I just don't want you to waste your time, Cameron. That's all. You send me stuff that I may not ever see. I don't accept stuff. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people on PlayStation Network that accept things from people, and then they end up getting hacked and all that shit. So I just stopped accepting all kinds of stuff. I take friend requests from people I know, but sending me pictures and stuff like that, and I don't look at them. So I just don't want you to waste your time sending me stuff that I may not ever see. Training camp started 2 days ago? Wow. I don't know where the hell I've been. Training camp for Moncton? That's cool. I missed that. I don't know. I got a ton of shit going on. Apparently, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm glad to be at the game with you. I'd go to a Wildcats game if I was up there. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, Cameron. I just don't want you to waste your time. You want to talk to Mike on PlayStation? Why? Why do you want to do that? I don't ever do that. I used to do it on Grand Theft Auto, but I stopped doing it because it's just ridiculous on there. I don't. I used to talk on the mic all the time on Grand Theft Auto, but everybody started screaming and yelling and shit, and I fuck that, man. I don't. I haven't talked on the mic in a long time. Long time. All right. If we ever play a game together at the same time, we can talk. But I mean, other than that, I really don't see the reason to. I'm certainly not gonna sit on my PlayStation and just talk to people, without playing a game. If we play a game together sometime, we can at that point. That's cool. I don't have a problem then. Yeah, me too, Godspeed. Me too. Yep. Yep, indeed. Hope everybody had a good day today. Yeah, I usually have my mic off now. I used to have it on when I played Grand Theft Auto, but I haven't talked on the mic in so long. Okay, Cameron. Yeah, someday. Yeah, someday if we ever play a game together, yeah, that's not a problem at all. We can do that for sure. All right, but can you imagine that, a 24 to 28 team playoff? How stupid! Talk about making the we want less teams. I think it's good. It's good now. 12. I think 16 is the most. But and I know you guys have heard this a million times. I've said it a million times over the course of my life. We only need 8. Have 8 conferences, 8 conference champions make the national playoffs. That's it. You don't win your conference championship. Why do you deserve to play for the national championship? You don't. You don't need a 24 team playoff. You don't need a 28 team playoff. Fucking 8 teams. That's it. All you need. And we're getting close. We have what? How many conferences now? 9? Something like that. 10? We're getting close to the 8 number. Oh, I swear and curse when I play, Ken. But I do it when I'm playing. I don't do it just for the sake of doing it like a lot of people in there do. Yeah, the people, they just got too crazy for me in there. I got tired of listening to them. I don't even think you need that. 10 would work with a couple of buys. 10 would work, Godspeed. But 8 is the perfect scenario. It's a nice even number. You drop it to 4, then 2, then you have 1 champion. That's a perfect scenario. 8 champions, 8 conferences. That's it. I'm never going to get behind the fact that someone who couldn't win their conference championship should be able to play for the national championship. That makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever, and it never will. I will never get behind that. And I don't know. Well, I do know how all these other people get behind it. Money. That's why they get behind it, because it's a money thing. 8 teams is all you need. 8 conferences, 8 conference champions. Bang. There's your national playoff field. That's it. That's all you need to do. I've been saying that shit since I was 15 years old. We're getting closer. But now that they're at 12, they're certainly not going to go backwards. They're certainly not going to remove teams from the playoffs. That's never going to happen. Not in our lifetime. They're never going to make it fewer teams make it. Oh, everything's about money, Ken. Everything. Everything's about money. But I just knew I will never get past the fact, if you can't win your conference championship, you should not deserve to play for the national championship. It only makes sense. You couldn't win the lower championship, so why do you deserve to play for the biggest one of them all? Never. And I say that, and I would say it if it was the Hurricanes. I would say it if it was the Miami Hurricanes just as well. I would say the same shit. If they can't win the ACC, then they don't deserve to play for the national championship. Of course, if they do, I'll cheer for them, yes. But I'll still feel that they don't deserve to be there. Absolutely. I mean, it's... I'm not one of those fair weather people that, jump on bandwagons and shit like that. No, when I say shit, it's what I feel about the sport itself. I would say the same thing if it was the Hurricanes. It shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. But a 24 to 28, if they even have the balls to bring that, to make a public proposal to the rest of the conferences for that, oh, God. I'll tell you what will end up happening. With 25, 28, 24 teams, you're going to have a 4-loss school winning the national championship at some point. So, God, we hope that doesn't happen. Not like at 16, I could get behind. 16 is a nice even number, but still, again, I have 8 in my head. I've had 8 in my head since I was a kid. That's the perfect number. You want to go 16? Have 16 conferences. And again, only conference champions make the playoffs. It's the way it should be anyway. All right, let's play some college football. Hope everybody had a good day today. We got Sam Houston coming into town. The Bearcats are 4-6. Delaware has won 10 in a row and will look to continue the momentum against Sam Houston State University. Oh, there's the numbers. Delaware is going to be heavily favored in this one. We're 72 overall. They're a 54 across the board. Offense 74 to 54. Defense 71 to 54. This one might be a little lopsided. Impact player to keep an eye on, tight end Jake Bradell. He's a 77 overall, and he is definitely a key factor in our offense. Yeah, baseball expanded their playoffs too. Hockey used to be the top 16. I loved that. I loved the playoffs in the NHL when it was the top 16 teams. I understand why they changed it and went to East and West and shit, but that was badass. You saw potential playoff matchups you would never see. Back in those days, the Devils could play the Rangers for the Stanley Cup, and that shit will never happen under today's format, Not too bad today, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. Average, a little below average. Thank you for asking, though. We're trying to get Defiance on consoles. I don't know what that is, Cameron. Yeah. I mean, so many options back in those days for the playoffs in hockey, Ken. They were really cool. We'll never see those anymore. All right, give me 3 single numbers. Give me 3 single-digit numbers so we can choose our uniform for tonight. 1 through 9. Give me 3 single-digit numbers. And that will choose our things for the uniforms tonight. Yeah, I used to love that top 16. I understand why they don't do it. I understand why they went to the East-West, but those were some really cool playoffs. But it's still 16 teams that make it, right? Yeah, it hasn't changed. It's still 16. So that hasn't changed, but it'll never get lower. 2, 9, and 6, 5, 5. All right, we'll go 5, 2, and 6. 5, 2, and 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. All right. We got the white jersey over the black pants, white and gold cleats with black socks. Looking pretty sharp there. All right, that's tonight's uniform, white over black. Let's see what we got here. They want to be just white. Let's see what else they have. White over black is what we have. White over black. How about... That's a good one. We'll go with that one. All right. A win tonight, and the Blue Hens will clinch a spot in their second consecutive Conference USA Championship. Don't forget about tonight's Super Chat goal. $10 is tonight's Super Chat goal. Anyone who wants to donate $10 to the stream We'll have one of our freshman wide receivers named after you, and you can join the Delaware Blue Hens dynasty for 4 seasons. "33 degrees and windy with an 8-mile-an-hour wind here tonight. That makes the wind chill 25 degrees. 25 degrees with the wind chill tonight in Delaware. That is not a pleasant night for anything, let alone football. Jake Burdell last night had 5 catches for 2 touchdowns. And 2 touchdowns. Weather is the great equalizer in a lot of instances. We'll see what happens here tonight. Blake Brown is your quarterback. Your starting halfback, Daniel McConomy. Again, I don't know why Spiller is not getting the starts, but whatever. Who cares? We're trying to promote Defiance game on console. I've never heard of it. What is it? I couldn't be of any help with that. If you want to get a game on console, you have to submit it to PlayStation. I don't know how Xbox works. I know you have to submit it to Sony, not PlayStation. You have to submit it to Sony. If you want to get a game, get out of there! Get out of there! Find somebody! Oh, ooh, that was almost ugly. That had pick 6 written all over it. Damn. Yeah, if you want to get a game on console, you have to submit it to Sony. I don't know where you would do that. I don't know how Xbox works. McConomy slashing through the defense. He's just shy of the line to gain. It's 3rd down and inches. I do know that because I remember when Legend Bowl was trying to get set for console, they had to submit to Sony, and then Sony would tell them or maybe it was PlayStation. I don't know. I don't really know about that stuff, Cameron. You have to submit it to either Sony or PlayStation. I know that, and then they will tell you what is needed to get it to that point. There's Spiller, his first carry as a halfback toss. He loves that play. He picks up 12 yards and a first down. He's got 832 yards on the season coming into the game with 12 touchdowns. Delaware moving the ball pretty well here on a very cold night. 24 degrees with the wind chill at kickoff and windy. Uh-oh. Oh, Burdell snags it out of the air. The pass was high. And Jake Burdell, who we just talked about in the pregame show, went up and made the catch. And he's tackled at the 3-yard line. Nice catch. In traffic. Very nicely done there. All right. Brown back to pass. Oh, trouble. He got the pass away just before the blitz hit him. Pass falls incomplete. Yeah, Cameron, I would not be of any help in that. I don't know anything about that. The only thing I know is that you have to submit it to either PlayStation or Sony, one of those two. I know it's very difficult. And a Legend Bowl went through a lot of trouble. Daniel McConomy with the touchdown. And the Blue Hens are on the board first. Seats. A lot of empty seats here tonight, but you can't really blame. That side looks pretty full. It's starting to fill up a little more each game. The other side's still mostly empty. Thank you, Godspeed. Yeah, I know. The only thing I know about that is I know Legend Bowl went through a lot when they were trying to get ported for console, and they submitted to either PlayStation or Sony, whoever it was. And they were told what they needed to do to make the fixes and stuff. Thank you, Ken. But other than that, I really don't know anything about the process, nor do I know anybody who would be of any help. 10 plays, 78 yards on the scoring drive, 251 is what it took. McConomy into the end zone. The Blue Hens have a 7-0 lead. Don't forget about my second channel, All Star Wrestling. That Ric Flair versus Ron Garvin steel cage match is doing really well over there. I've actually taken down all of the gaming videos on the channel, so now there's only actual wrestling footage on the channel now. You talking about Legend Bowl, Ken? There's a, I think Legend Bowl is free. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. Legend Bowl, they have a college bowl game now too, if that's the one you're talking about. Legend Bowl was pretty cool. It does the 8-pixel from the old days. Oh, did he get hammered? What a tackle. That was a little unnecessary. That was rough. Where's this guy going? That was a big tackle. He was already out of bounds, too. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty for that. Dylan Worley has bruised ribs. He'll be back. Yeah, if you're talking about Legend Bowl, it was all right. It was the old school 8-pixel thing. I live streamed it for a while. It was pretty cool. I was just looking for some football to fill the void until college football came out. It was cool. It was fun. I streamed it for a couple of months. I streamed it, but it got boring really fast. There's no depth to it. There's no depth to it, to the game at all. The graphics, while cool and retro, get boring really fast. But it's not a bad game. I don't really have anything to say bad about it. You know, the graphics are cool to go old school like that for a little while, but for me, after a while, it's boring. I don't want those graphics permanently. I want these. But it wasn't bad. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I won a couple of Super Bowls. I think the team I was using was the Kansas City Bees. I think I won one Super Bowl, and I don't know if I won a couple. I streamed it for a couple of months, so it was pretty cool. You can find it in my my playlist. There was Legend Bowl. They have a college game out now too, but I wouldn't play any other college game other than this, because, especially that one, because the pixels are, they're retro pixels, and while fun at first, it kind of got boring. So Sam Houston moves the ball down the field pretty easily. Now they're going to try a field goal. 48-yard attempt, and it's just inside the left upright and good. Yeah, that guy Raven that was here in the chat the other night, he was a regular when I was streaming the Legend Bowl. He liked that game. 9 plays, 51 yards, a minute 52 seconds off the clock, and the Bearcats are on the board, trailing 7-3 with 17 seconds left in the opening quarter on a cold night here in Delaware. 24 degrees at kickoff with the wind chill. I agree, Godspeed. I want to know where all my favorites went. Snap. Oh. The old Texas Stadium, Cameron. Which one? Where the Cowboys used to play? Good coverage there. That ball was catchable. The defender was behind him. He should have caught that. That's just so annoying. Yeah, which old Texas stadium is that? There was a time when I had been to every hockey arena and every football stadium in the NFL, not college. But now a lot of the places I've been have been torn down and replaced. Old Texas Stadium, yeah, where the Cowboys used to play. That's cool. Yeah, I've been there. I was there. That's the end of one here on a cold night in Delaware. Blue Hens with a 7-3 lead. And they're going to have to punt it away after a very disappointing, can't even call that a drive. That's a 3 and out. Oh, what a shitty punt. Oh, fuck. What the hell was that? The Blue Hens are in the discussion for the college football playoffs. But they can't afford to lose this game to a 4-6 Sam Houston squad. Cannot afford a loss to this team. That'll take us right out. Yeah, the Cowboys. I broadcast that game on the radio, that Thanksgiving Day game where Leon Lett, the day it snowed, for the Thanksgiving game. I think it was the Dolphins. I think it was the Dolphins and the Cowboys. Leon Lett slid into the end zone. Oh, fuck. I don't know what the hell my defensive coordinator is doing, but he's starting to annoy me. Yeah, I broadcast that game. I was living in Arizona at the time. I was based out of Phoenix. And I went to Dallas. I had never been to Dallas before. Here's a story. I'd never been to Dallas before. I didn't know it snowed in Dallas. I didn't even know it got cold in Dallas. So I left Arizona. I got on the plane with the guy I was doing the game with. And I didn't bring a jacket, sweatshirt, nothing. And we got there, and it was snowing. And it was cold. I was freezing my ass off, man. And I didn't know it snowed in Dallas. I had no idea it even got colder. And I had to, they're going to try another field goal here. I had to wear, the Cowboys were nice enough. They gave me a big, heavy parka. So I had to wear a big, heavy Cowboys winter parka doing the game. I am old. I remember that game. Yeah. That was in the 90s sometime. Sam Houston with the field goal, and they were within one. Yeah, I broadcast that on ABC radio at the time. I believe it was ABC. I don't remember. It was either ABC Radio or Westwood One. I don't remember which network I was working for at the time. I remember I went there, though, and I did not know that it got cold in Dallas. I didn't know that. And I was fucking miserable. But then one of the Cowboys staff got me one of the parkas, and that was very nice of them. Leon Lett slid into the end zone, hit the ball. Spiller finds the seam, and he's got a first down. 15-yard gain there. They're going to call it 17. That's a first down for the Blue Hens, who are having a little bit of problems getting their offense on track here. Over the middle, McConomy out of the backfield makes the catch, 6-yard gain. Yeah, the game was a long time ago. Long time ago. In the 90s for sure. I don't remember exactly what year it was. Here's McConomy. Left side of center finds a hole, and he's got a first down to the Bearcat 45-yard line. I remember that. It's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time. The plane was landing, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What is going on here? What's all this white shit? I'm like, is that snow? I'm like, that can't be fucking snow. Yeah. And it was cold, man. Oh, fuck. Ever since then, I learned my lesson. I packed even now, to this day, and you can ask Bonnie, whenever we go to one of her art shows and we travel, to this day, I bring all-weather clothing. Whenever we go anywhere, warm weather, nice weather, rainy weather, cold weather, I bring everything. Because I will never be caught unprepared again, because that was miserable. Yeah, to this day, no lie, ask Bonnie next time she's on. She'll tell you, even when we go to the art shows. I mean, you know, what is the chances of running into cold weather? Look at this! Jakari Kelly makes the catch, shakes the defender at the 3, spins away and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. I mean, we do have some cold weather down here during the winter months, and for me, it's miserable. I hate the cold. But yeah, I bring change of clothes for rain. I bring sweatshirts, sweatpants. I bring my jacket. Even if we go somewhere and it's supposed to be nice weather all weekend, I don't care. I still bring it. I will never, ever be caught unprepared again. Even to this day. That was fucking 30 years ago. 30 plus years ago that was. I learned my lesson. Thank you, Gatsby. That was luck. He was under pressure. My halfback wasn't open. That's who I was going to target. Just got lucky there. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Yeah, I'll never be caught unprepared ever again. Seven plays, 80 yards on the scoring drive. A minute 52 off the clock. We're down to 1:54 left in the half. Delaware extends the lead. A little bit of comfort now, 14-6. Kickoff 3 yards deep into the end zone. Bearcats are going to bring it out anyway. And he gets to the 18 before he's brought down. And he's sacked, fumble. And the Blue Hens recover at the 6-yard line. Trey Scott falls on the fumble at the 6-yard line, and the Blue Hens are going to have first and goal after the turnover. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Was his knee down? That's close. Let's snap the ball. If it stands, Godspeed. Let's snap the ball. Too late now. Over the middle. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. Indeed, Godspeed. Indeed, Ken. Thank you. Especially that it counted. Drag route over the middle. Caught by the other tight end. That's Vitko. And it's a quick turnover, or a quick touchdown after the turnover. That's actually Jake Burdell. He lined up on the other side. Vitko is the second tight end. We don't see him very often. That's usually where he lines up. But Burdell was there. So it worked out even better. He's a sure-handed tight end. And 2 plays after the fumble, Delaware's into the end zone. Taco Bell puts down his chalupa. Comes in for the PAT. The kick is good. 21-6 Delaware. 2 plays, 6 yards after the fumble. 6 seconds is all it took. Taco Bell is sitting on the bench. He's got some Taco Bell coffee, some chalupas, some tacos, anything to keep his hands warm on this very cold night in Delaware. Oh, look at that. Cut his legs right out from under him. .138 to go in the half. Delaware starting to put some distance between themselves and the Bearcats. Overshot his man. Are you playing Madden again tonight, Cameron? Shot down the left side. Tight coverage. Ooh, that was close to a flag. And they're going to punt it away from their 19-yard line. It's 4th down and 6. Lewis on the punt return. Gets to midfield. And the Blue Hens are going to have a shot to put some more points on the board. They're going to start at the 50 with 1:09 to go in the half. And they have all 3 timeouts. Yeah, that's cool, Cameron. That's funny, Ken. That's cool. I've had that happen myself. I've had that happen myself and got the interception. I haven't been on the throwing side of it yet, but I did get an interception like that with my other dynasty a couple of days ago. Right off the dude's head, yep. Yeah, they have some cool animations in the game. Some cool additions that weren't there last year. And it's nice to see because, you know, shit like that does happen. As long as it doesn't happen all the time, you know, because it's not a regular occurrence. But to have it happen once in a while is kind of cool. I agree. Clock continues to move. 30 seconds to go in the half. Delaware has all 3 of their timeouts. Out of the backfield, there's Vito. No, he's the second tight end. He makes the catch. Bounces his way to a first down at the 5-yard line. Vitko with the catch. We were just talking about him a minute ago. Diaz with the tackle. That's his 81st of the season. And clock continues to move. 22 seconds to go. Blue Hens have all of their timeouts. 1st and goal. Brown to the end zone. Spiller makes the catch at the goal line, and he's not in. And Delaware is going to have to call a timeout. He did not break the plane. 4-yard gain, but he was not able to break the plane. Ugh, that was close. That was very, very close. They marked the ball inside the 1. Spiller takes the handoff, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Delaware's put up 3 touchdowns in very quick fashion, and they now have a 27-6 lead. Just a reminder, remember, no stream on Thursday. We're going to be gone all day, so no stream on Thursday. Spiller's got 58 yards on 5 carries. Taco Bell for the PAT, and the boot is good. 6 plays, 50 yards on the drive. 1 minute, 4 seconds off the clock. Delaware did not even use a timeout. We're down to 10 seconds left in the half. And a late half explosion has the Blue Hens up 28-6. Oh, another brutal tackle. We are just tearing these guys up. Yeah, it's funny, Ken, some of the animations they have in it. I had that one happen the other day. That was pretty cool. Mine was in the end zone when I got the interception. That's going to do it for the first half here on a cold night in Delaware. Blue Hens with a 28-6 lead. Late half explosion to put the 14th ranked home team in front. Don't forget, if you want to purchase a copy of College Football 26 or Madden 26, you can do so right here on the stream. Just click on your screen where it says products. You can choose from Madden 26, you can choose from College Football 26, you can even get a bundle where you can purchase both games if you want. You can get yourself a Sam Houston sweatshirt or a Delaware Blue Hen t-shirt or sweatshirt. Several items you can get right from clicking on your screen. I believe it's the lower left-hand corner where it says products. You can get Madden 26, College Football 26, Sam Houston State sweatshirt, or Delaware Blue Hen t-shirt and sweatshirt. Several options for the Blue Hen material, content. Sam Houston State receives the second half kickoff. Their defense really let them down at the end of the first half. Well, their offense did as well. A couple of turnovers. 1 turnover anyway. And all they've mustered so far is a couple of field goals. They were within 7-6. But Delaware opened things up late in the half and now have a 28-6 lead over the Bearcats. Wow, nice defensive play there to knock it away. Nice tackle, makes it 3rd down and 4. Did he get it? Yeah, he did. That's all right. He's out of bounds. Oh, how did he catch that? My guy was all over his ass. It's probably going to be pass interference.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, okay. Noah Matthews. We going to get to see it? Well, how about I'd like to see it? All right. All right, he's thrown the ball. The guy was blocked into him. And the quarterback didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, he fell down. All right, whatever. Whatevs. Thought that was going to be pass interference. I was all over him. And he's sacked. 5th sack by the Blue Hen defense tonight. Looks like Matthews is the man who got to him. Noah Matthews just had the penalty called against him. He made good on it. You see what he did with his blocker? He just pushed his blocker out of the way. He just pushed him right over. He's pressured again and dropped back at the 35. They're going to mark it at the 32. Now it's 3rd down and 24, and the Bearcats are retreating. Trey Scott with the sack. His 3rd of the night. He also has a fumble recovery, I believe. And it is 3rd down and 24 for Sam Houston. Big Conference USA game here for the Blue Hens. A victory will clinch a spot in the Conference USA championship game for the 2nd year in a row. That quarterback got drilled. Fucking bitch. I pulled the defender off. God damn it. You know, that stupid fucking assist. That shit does not work. It's supposed to stop you from doing that. Cover assist or whatever it's called. It never works. It doesn't work. I pulled him right off trying to sack the quarterback. Bitch. I agree, guys. Quarterback got clocked. They're going to go for 2. Get him. So we're almost 2 full seasons with Delaware here, and we've seen no snow. Cold weather, we've seen for sure. Tonight's the coldest night we've seen so far. 24 degrees with the wind chill. Look at this. Brown breaks through the pile of bodies, and he's going to take it all the way. He returns the kickoff for a touchdown. The Blue Hens hand it right back. It's 34-14. Luke Brown. Right through a pile of bodies in the middle of the field. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Godspeed. That was 97 yards on the kickoff return. Delaware says, you can score, we can score too. Luke Brown is a junior, probably going to play a much bigger part in the offense next season. Taco Bell for the PAT, and the kick is good. 35-14. 97-yard kickoff return for the touchdown. Let's take another look at it. I don't know, man. It looked like he was at the 1. I want to call that 99. He broke a tackle there, and then he was gone. They're calling it 97. I think they're screwing him out of 2 yards. His back foot was on the 1, I believe. Looked like it. Well, why don't we just take a look? Although I don't think we can. I think, yeah, they're going to bring us to the point after. It's all right. Kickoff to the goal line. Return to the 14. So Delaware comfortably in front of this one. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, we haven't seen snow yet. We're almost 2 full seasons with Delaware, and it does snow in Delaware. We've had cold weather So the weather has been cold enough to snow. But so far, no snow yet. He's going to run. Oh, get up, dude. Nice. Ha! Puryear got knocked on his ass, and he got up just in time to get a piece of the quarterback and slow him down and knock him over. 3rd and 5. That was a really nice tackle from the ground. And that time he holds on to the catch for a first down. Oh, yeah, Ken. We haven't even had rain here. Haven't even had rain here yet. All we've had is nice weather and cold weather. And it does snow in Delaware. I played 2 full seasons in Toledo too with on CFB 25. It didn't snow. I've not had snow in any of my dynasty. Of course, with the Miami Hurricanes, I played 11 seasons with them. I'm not going to get it there. But we didn't have it on the road either. Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't seen snow in any dynasty game. 25 or 26. I think we played, 17 seasons of dynasty on 25, and not one snow day. I played with Toledo. I played with Yale. On the road many times with the Hurricanes. No, you can't control it, Ken. You can't control it in Dynasty mode. Dynasty mode controls it for you. I always set the weather for random when I can control it, but you can't control it in Dynasty. McConomy forward, picks up a couple. It's getting time to take the starters out here. Nice catch. Amankwa with a jumping catch in the middle of the field. Not a day to write home about for Blake Brown. 9 of 15 for 104 yards. He does have 2 touchdowns. Nice catch there by Amankwa. Yeah, I wish that you could control the weather in Dynasty mode, because I would go by the month it is, and have snow games deeper into the season for sure. Nice block. Look at this. Spiller leaping over blockers, and he's to the Sam Houston 34-yard line. Nice run there by Greg Spiller. He's got 78 yards tonight. Brown looking left. Complete. Wilson makes the catch. Sean Wilson loses the defender. Steps into the end zone for a Delaware touchdown. Blue Hens really starting to pour it on now. Sean Wilson, he's our top receiver. Makes the catch. Nice deke move after making the catch. Shook off the tackler at the 2. Gets into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. That makes Brown's numbers a little bit better. 138 on 10 of 16. Yep. Just escaped the tackler. He probably should have been tackled there. Whoop. He put a nice juke move on him, though. Thank you, Godspeed. Taco Bell with the PAT, and it is good. Yeah, the scores they're coming very quickly now. 6 plays on that drive, 70 yards, 1:41 seconds. Nice move there by Wilson after making the catch. This was a 7-6 game. And now it's 42-14. Delaware looking to go to 11-0 and clinch a spot in the Conference USA Championship game. We're going to let the defense finish this drive, and then we'll bring in the backups. That's the end of the third quarter. Delaware all over Sam Houston, as we thought it might turn out to be. 42-14. Second down and 9 for the Bearcats to start the fourth quarter. Keeps it himself. Oh, he's got some room. First down. Was not able to trip him up. TJ Bailey picks up 14 yards there. It's a first down for the Bearcats. At their 33-yard line. That starts the fourth quarter. Pass left side. Short gain. 4 yards. Not bad. Keyshawn Cox with the tackle. Oh. Wow. That was... I'm going to let the defense finish this drive first, Godspeed. What are you saying, Ken, that the players are not getting injured as much in Madden? It was ridiculous in this game. I had to turn the injuries down. I didn't turn them off completely, but I had to turn them down a notch. It was way out of hand. I haven't played Madden in several days. I don't know if I'm going to play it anymore, to be honest. I can't play the mode I want to play. Well, I can't play the mode I want to play, so it makes me not want to play it. Oh, okay, Ken. Yeah, the injuries on here were ridiculous. On the default setting, get them. On the default setting, they were really bad. I had to cut them. I had to cut the number down in the settings on the sliders. I didn't turn it off completely. I'm still getting a lot of injuries. I think I bumped it down one notch, maybe two. Yeah, you can, Godspeed. Yeah, you can do it here, too. I adjusted the slider. I don't remember what the setting was. I think I moved it down one number or two numbers, because it was ridiculous. Right at the default setting. Uh-oh. Come on now. Oh, why did you stop, dude? Come on. Oh, my God. The dude's perfectly lined up for an interception. I activate him and he stops moving. Jesus. Fuck. Defense has been horrible tonight. Yeah, you can change it on this game too. You can turn injuries completely off if you want on this. I don't want to turn them off completely because, you know, with Dynasty, you want to have that realization. But it was way ridiculous on the default setting, so I had to turn it down. I moved it down one notch or two. I don't remember. But I still do get a lot of injuries. We still get fair, but it's more balanced. I think with the setting that I have it at, you get a few injuries per game, which is realistic. But the default setting was ridiculous, completely ridiculous. And it still reaches points in the final 2 minutes. There you go. Turnover on downs. In the final 2 minutes where they'll get more injuries and it stops the clock, but nowhere near what it did. I gotta change. Oh, I let the defense finish that drive. But nowhere as bad as it used to be. You still get some in the final 2 minutes. And it sucks when they stop the clock with an injury timeout, but the setting I have it on seems pretty realistic in terms of number of injuries. It's still football. You're still going to have some injuries, but nowhere near what it was on the default setting. That was annoying. And it wasn't the fact that I was losing my guys. It was just the fact that, the clock kept stopping. Archfield is in at quarterback. There's a flag on the play. Oliver Red with the carry. Let's see what the flag is. All right, we'll decline that. We had a first down there, didn't we? Decline first down on our own 31, yes. Oh, really, Ken? Is there, I haven't dived deeply into Madden, but is there a slider for it in the settings? On the franchise mode? I haven't dug deeply into that on Madden. I'm sure there is. I'm sure you can turn them off if you want to. But I'm sure there's sliders that you can adjust it. Ah, son of a bitch. Good job, Archfield. Ah, somebody want to get him? Come on. Oh, he ain't going to catch him. Jesus Christ. Right, I got you, Ken. But you should be able to adjust it a little bit. That's what I wanted on here. I wanted realistic, not injury, because that's what was happening to me. Every other play, somebody was getting hurt. And I just slid the slider down one notch or two, and now it's more realistic for me. So maybe you can slide it down, one or two, mess with it. See how it works out. You don't have to turn it off completely. I don't know, like I said, I didn't mess with it. That's what I did here. I wanted it realistic just like you do. So I just notched it down one. And we still get injuries here. I told you guys I lost my halfback on my other dynasty for 53 weeks. He's back now. Uh-oh. Get there, get there. Good job. Wow, that's rough. That is rough for sure. My defense has been absolutely terrible tonight. I don't know if I'm going to move up any in the rankings. That's the 2-minute warning. Giving up 21 points to a 4-6 Sam Houston squad may not impress the voters. That's funny, Ken. Is it looking cool on there with those teams? Look at Luke Brown on the jet sweep. Big chunk of yards down to the Bearcats 17. There's Bonnie. Welcome to the stream, Bonnie. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well out there on the couch. Hey, tell them about, I was telling them how when we go to the show, I never go unprepared. I bring clothes for every type of weather event, whether it may happen or not. I bring clothes for rain, snow, cold weather, hot weather. I'm prepared for whatever may or may not happen. Whenever we go on the road, I'll never be caught unprepared. Oh, McConomy had a seam there. I couldn't hit it. See, the injuries are realistic on here now that I messed with the slider. All right, Taco Bell is going to come in for a field goal, a 28-yarder. He sets down the chalupa, puts down the hand warmers, and here we go. 28-yard attempt by Taco Bell, and it is burrito good, just inside the left upright. 3 more for the Blue Hens, and it's 45-21. Six plays, 34 yards on the scoring drive. Took 50 seconds off the clock. Taco Bell with a 28-yard field goal to make it 45-21. .110 to go in this one. As we expected, all Delaware, but we have given up 21 points. It has not been a masterpiece on defense. I think that's going to hurt us with the voters in the poll. I don't think we're going to move up. The 45 points would be expected. The 21 against would not be. So I think we're going to hold our 14th ranking. Oh, he keeps it again. This guy's got a good fake. Bearcats call a timeout. I guess they feel they still have a shot. Delaware fans are singing like it's a soccer game. Screen pass to the right. Oh, tough hit. High tackle by Alex Debbio. Stops them just shy of the first down. It's 4th and 1. They're going to go for it at their own 28-yard line. Delaware comes with the blitz. Pass over his head. And the Blue Hens are going to take over at the Delaware 28-yard line. They're saying maybe we should go for a knee. I don't think so, Tim. Jet sweep to the right side. It's Luke Brown working his way through the defense. Touchdown, Blue Hens. That's the second time he scored a touchdown on that jet sweep. And it's 51-21. Look at it, it's 24 degrees and that guy's wearing a tank top. Luke Brown is a little bit banged up. But he's not caring. Doesn't get a lot of attention in the offense, but he's making the best of his opportunity here now. Taco Bell's point after is good, and it's 52-21. 28-yard touchdown pass. That's considered a pass on the jet sweep. Luke Brown from E.J. Archfield. 6 seconds is all the drive took after the turnover on downs. 52-21. Blue Hens have the lead. Indeed, Godspeed. Thank you. Defense has been suspect tonight, though. Tomorrow night's live stream, 5 o'clock. Don't forget to join us. It'll be the regular season finale. I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the Conference USA Championship game regardless of tomorrow night's outcome. But we would indeed like a win. Delaware wants to pull off an undefeated season if possible. Thank you, Ken.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. Set.
Clock continues to move. Under 20 seconds to go. Quarterback back to pass. Looking left side. Got a completion, and he's tackled inbounds. With 8 seconds to go, Zach Coffey with the catch. And that should do it. Clock is going to run out before they snap the ball. It should. And no, maybe not. Nope, they're going to get one more snap away. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Let's see if we can return it. Nope, that's all right. Perfectly fine with that. So that's going to do her. Delaware 52-21. The Blue Hens move to 11-0 with the victory over Delaware over Sam Houston State. Blake Brown is your player of the game. 138 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, and that's a good trait, Ken. You know, they try. It's good to have some resistance. Have a good night, Cameron. See you tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at your statistics for the game. First downs, 22-14 Delaware. Total offense, 373 for the Blue Hens, 244 for Sam Houston. Total plays 53-46 for the Bearcats. On the ground, Sam Houston ran 22 times for -2 yards. Wow. Delaware ran the ball 26 times for 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. Passing, the Bearcats completed 18 of 31 for 246 yards and a touchdown. Delaware completed 15 of 20 for 194 yards and 4 touchdown passes. Third down conversions, Bearcats 6 of 12, Delaware 4 for 6. Good night for the Blue Hens on the conversions. Sam Houston 0 for 2 on fourth down conversions. They did make their only 2-point conversion attempt. They got a touchdown in the red zone, 33% for the Bearcats. We were 62% in the red zone, 4 touchdowns and a field goal. They had 2 turnovers, a fumble and an interception. We threw an interception. Total yards on the night, 552 yards for Delaware, 395 for Sam Houston. We had the only penalty of the game, was a 15-yarder for roughing the passer. Now look at the time of possession, pretty much even. That doesn't happen very often. Blake Brown completed 10 of 16 passes for 138 yards, 3 touchdowns. E.J. Archfield, the freshman, 3 of 4 for 56 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. On the ground, Daniel McConomy, 13 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Greg Spiller, 8 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Oliver Red had 4 carries for 20 yards. Blake Brown, 1 carry for 1 yard. In the air, Jake Burdell, 3 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Brown, 2 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown. I thought he had 2 touchdowns. All right. No, he got ran out of bounds on the first one. That's right. Thomas Amanqua, 2 catches, 28 yards. He did drop 1. Daniel McConomy, 1 catch for 6 yards. Devin Cush, freshman tight end, 1 catch for 4 yards. Sean Wilson, only 1 catch. It was a 34-yard touchdown. Noah Vitko, 1 catch for 11 yards. Jakari Kelly had 1 catch for 16 yards. It was a touchdown. He dropped another one. And Greg Spiller had 1 catch for 4 yards. Taking a look at the scoring summary, Delaware really put this away in the final 2 minutes of the first half. They scored 21 points in 1 minute 53 seconds. The final 1 minute 53 seconds. Actually, it's even less than that. 146 in the final 146 of the first half. They put up 21 points. It was 7-3 Delaware after one. They led 7-6 midway through the second quarter, but 21 points in a minute 46 before halftime made it a 28-6 lead. They never looked back en route to a 52-21 thrashing of the Bearcats. Sam Houston falls to 4-7 on the season. They are 3-4 in Conference USA play. Delaware improves to 11-0, 7-0 in the conference. That should clinch us a spot in the championship game, which would be, I'm thinking, what is today? Is today Monday? Yeah, so the conference championship should be Wednesday. The Blue Hens moved to 7-0 in the conference after a win over Sam Houston. Luke Brown, 2 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown. By the numbers, 52-21 win. They outpassed us 246-194. We outrushed them 179 to -2. There's your up-to-date Conference USA standings. And Delaware, 7-0. La Tech, 5-2. So yeah, Delaware is in the Conference USA championship game. All right. See who we're going to play tomorrow and what could turn out to be a meaningless game. We did move up 2 spots in the poll. I'm surprised. Number 12 now. And the final game of the regular season at home against Florida International. The Panthers are 5-6, 4-3 in the conference. They'll be looking. That's an important game for FIU. They're trying to get bowl eligible. So they need a win. So they're going to be playing for something. We cannot take them lightly. We can't afford a loss. That's for sure. Let's take a look at recruiting. Nothing going on for us. 400 hours to use and nobody to use them on. I always check just to make sure nobody's been added. Because if I don't check, someone will be added that I will miss. All right. Virginia Tech beat Notre Dame 31-28. Tomorrow night's big games. Top 25, there's your Delaware Blue Hens at number 12. And let's see, there are only 2 11-0 teams in the nation. Delaware and top-ranked Miami. Let's take a look at the college football projected bracket. And there are your Blue Hens number 12. Looking at a first-round matchup at Michigan. The Wolverines are 10-1. That could be a snow game up in Ann Arbor. Talk about tough. All right, up-to-date Conference USA standings. There's Delaware 11-0, 7-0. We are in the Conference USA Championship game officially. Don't forget, if we win the Conference USA title for the second year in a row, we get promoted up to the next highest conference, which I believe is the Midwest Conference. Looking for a little bit better opponents. I don't want to bump us up too much. We'll just go up 1 level of conferences. So it'll help our recruiting a little bit. I don't want to go too high. You know, we'll just start getting smoked. But if we win 2 straight titles there, then we'll move up to the next highest one. But it's a battle. We don't know who we're going to play. La Tech is 5-2. Middle Tennessee State, UTEP, Liberty, Florida International They're all 4-3, so that's even more incentive for the Panthers tomorrow, playing for a potential spot in the Conference USA Championship game. So we have no idea who we're going to end up playing. Hey, Earl, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure. We're going to check. We're going to check right now. Award watch list. We don't have any, but bowl projections. We're not in the bowl projections. Let's see. I may get confused. I'm doing another dynasty off camera, so I could be confused. Let's see. Right now we are in Conference USA, and they are no, that's right, number 9. We have a C. We'll move up to a C plus, Midwest Conference. C plus, and then if we win that 2 years in a row, then we'll move up to the MAC at a B minus. So yeah, we'll just gradually promote our way up to the top if we can even get there. All right, so no coach upgrades. KT Say's an 83. Cody Harris Miller's an 82. We got him in the transfer portal. That's where we're going to end up getting our best players from, I'm pretty sure. But sadly, only a 1-year guy. But he could lead us to an undefeated season, or be part of it. None of them are anymore, Earl. There's no conference name that makes any sense anymore. The Pac-12, Pacific, sort of. The ACC, the Atlantic Coast Conference, we got teams in California now. The Southeast Conference, the SEC, we got teams from Texas in there. No conference makes any sense anymore with the names. I'm waiting for the day, and I don't think it's too far off, that we're going to have new conference names, because it just doesn't make any sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. The Atlantic Coast Conference with teams from California, it makes no sense. The Mid-Atlantic, they're even starting to expand some. Isn't Buffalo in the Mid-Atlantic? In the MAC? They're on the East Coast. Well, sort of. They're certainly not Mid-Atlantic states. The Midwest, that one's not too bad. The Pac-12 will be better. Well, no, they won't even. They're getting Boise State in there. That's not Pacific. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm waiting for the day, and I think it's going to be sooner rather than later that we're going to have a renaming of all the conferences. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Delaware with a big win over Sam Houston improves to 11-0. They move up 2 spots in the poll to number 12. So tomorrow night's live stream, 5 o'clock kickoff, Florida International at Delaware for the final regular season game of 2026. Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah, Earl, I got you. All right, if you saw anything you liked, if you were entertained in any way, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And to whoever keeps giving me a thumbs down, man, you know what? Fuck you. I don't know who you are. I don't care. Somebody keeps coming in and giving me a thumbs down, and fucking stupid. Why? What is the point? I don't understand it. I don't care. First of all, I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings in any way, shape, or form. But I think it may be Jacob popping in since he didn't like my talking. But somebody keeps coming into my last several streams and giving me a thumbs down. It's the only thumbs down there, so that's why I notice it. So whoever's doing it, fuck you, man. Get a life. All right. But if you liked anything you saw, if you were entertained, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do that. And then hit that bell icon next to it to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Remember, we're focusing on all of the entrances for all of the teams in college football 26, both on video and on shorts. So those notifications will help you get notified when those come up. So in case you want to see them. Oh, I get that, Earl. I understand that. And if I put out, a shit product or something, and I understand it. All of my videos get a thumbs down somewhere, but it's always one. I never get two. I never get three. I always get one. So I think it's the same person. I mean, it would only make sense. It's one. I get one thumbs down every day. Every video I put up has one thumbs down. And again, it doesn't bother me. It's just fucking annoying that somebody takes the time to do that. Well, we haven't seen Jacob in a while. I don't know. I think it may be him. That's all right. I don't care. All right. All right. Thank you, Earl, for joining. Sorry you got here late. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Cameron, for joining. Thank you, Ken, for joining. Bonnie stopped in. Thank you, Bonnie. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I do appreciate all you guys. And I will see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Have a fantastic night. Have a great day at work tomorrow. I will see you at 5 o'clock tomorrow for the regular season finale of Season 2. Delaware trying to go undefeated and set themselves up for a potential spot in the college football playoffs. Have yourself a fantastic night. Thank you for joining. I hope you had fun. Don't forget my second channel, All Star Wrestling, link in the description below. Ric Flair vs. Ron Garvin is the featured match this week. It's doing very, very well. Lots of you are watching it and commenting on that. Thank you for that. And don't forget, also in the product section of your screen, I think it's the lower left-hand section, you can purchase yourself a copy of College Football 26 or Madden 26, or a Delaware Blue Hens t-shirt or sweatshirt, or even a Sam Houston sweatshirt if you're a fan of those. All you got to do is click on the product button. I believe it's in the lower left-hand corner of your video. Thank you for joining. Hope you had fun. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Go Blue Hens.